Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe it is my last video of 2022. I'm honestly a little shook. I feel like this year literally went by so fast. I felt like last year felt like the longest year of my entire life, but I feel like this year truly like flew by with like the blink of an eye. It's kind of insane how fast this year went by. I'm like dumbfounded. But it's my last video of the year. I'm so excited. I'm going to be talking about all my favorite products of 2022. I feel like as the years go on, my favorites video gets smaller and smaller each time. I definitely feel like this year I was trying to look back on like all of my favorite products and I feel like I like couldn't even think of anything. But in the last couple of years, I've found so many of my holy grail products that like now I just use those so often that I don't even like, I don't know, I feel like there's so many new products that like just don't excite me anymore, but there's definitely, I feel like I have a handful of products here that I did like from this year, but I feel like everything I mentioned in my last year's favorites video and even the year before that are still things that I use to this day. One of those being, I'm not going to mention it in this video because it's been mentioned many times, but like the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation, I think this is like the longest commitment I've ever had to a foundation ever. I still use this every single day. It's what I have on right now. I will never stop using this. It's like the best foundation. Things that I mentioned, especially in the last 2 years of favorites videos, are still things that I use till this day on an everyday basis. So anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the favorites video. Grab a coffee, grab a snack. I feel like this video might be a little long. These usually are, so let's go ahead and get into it. I do have 3 palettes that I want to talk about that I absolutely loved and used a lot this year. One of them being like a newer palette that I didn't use that much because it literally just came out recently, but I love it so much. But definitely the 2 palettes that I think I used more than any other palettes this year, the KathleenLights and Ilmakiage palette, and then also the ColourPop Matte About Hue. I cannot think of 2 palettes I used more than these ones. But yeah, definitely the KathleenLights and Ilmakiage palette. I used this, I had it upside down, this palette. I used this to death. Like I use this all the time. Here we go. Like this is the inside of it. I use it so much. It has like the perfect amount of neutrals in here. And I know like so many people are like so over neutral palettes, but like sometimes when you find like the good one that you can use every day, it just hits different. I use this palette so much, like especially this section right here. Oh, it is so beautiful. The shimmers in here are incredible. They give like the most beautiful sparkle to the eyes, and like the formula of the mattes is insane. They're like so blendable, so soft, and so creamy. And truly this is like the best everyday palette to ever exist. I love this so much. Like I said, I feel like we're all tired of seeing neutral palettes and like, you know, with all browns and stuff, but like when it's a good one, it's a good one, and this was one of the good ones. The formula of all of these shadows are insane. I'm pretty sure I have like an entire video dedicated to most of the products I'll be talking about today, so like I have an entire video on this one, but I absolutely love this palette. Kathleen truly never does wrong when it comes to products. I think everything that Kathleen comes out with is a smash, and this palette is no different. The packaging is beautiful. It is so pretty. I know that it came with like stickers to decorate it. I never did because I just really like how it looks nice and simple, but yeah, everything in here is incredible. The other palette that I used so much, I took this with me anytime I traveled anywhere. It was just like the perfect palette that I just absolutely love, and that is ColourPop's Matte About Hue palette. This is one of their makeup palettes, and it is an all matte rainbow palette, and it's not just like your typical rainbow palette. It has more deeper shades, which I really appreciate. I love the deeper shades in here. I think they're so pretty. I used this little section right here so much. This little section, this little red section, gives you like the perfect red, dark, smoky eye. Oh, I love it so much. The greens, the blues, literally this is like the perfect rainbow palette, and I couldn't ask for anything more when it came to the rainbow palette, because I feel like a lot of them were very bright, and while I do like a very bright rainbow palette, something about the deeper rainbow shades in here just hit different. Like I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I did like their Fade About Hue palette, the one that was just rainbow, and it had like, it was very bright. All of it was very bright. There was no deeper shades to deepen anything up, I feel like. I mean, there were, I don't know, this one's just different, and it's all matte. I love that it's all matte. It's so beautiful. I still think like if you're gonna pick up any of the makeup palettes from ColourPop besides like the Bare Necessities or Gone About Matte or whatever that one's called. This is like the best one. I absolutely love it so much, and I recommend this palette to literally everyone all the time. Then the last palette that I want to mention, this is the one I was saying that just came out recently, but the colors in here are amazing. It is so beautiful, and that is the ColourPop Muppets palette. This one came out, what was it, like last month, I think? I don't know, but like the colors in here are absolutely stunning. I love this palette so much. I loved the look that I came up with when I did the video on this. I just think that everything in here is so pretty. The formula of those pearlescent glitters are insane. Like, it just looks so beautiful on the eyes. I love this palette to death, and I know it just came out, so I didn't use it for like the whole year, but even in that video, I was like, this is gonna make it into my 2022 favorites, and sure enough, it did. There weren't too many palettes that really like excited me, but this one was definitely one of them. So when I think about a product that I used probably more than anything this year, when I think about my makeup this year, I think of one product and one product only, because I truly used the hell out of them. Anytime I like wanted to do something nice and bold, I wanted to just do like a really pretty, colorful, simple eyeliner, or like a bold cut crease, or anything like bold eyeliner, whatever it was, the About Face matte fluid eye paints, I have them in like my little drawer thing, and I have them on display at all times because I use them so much. And these were actually in my favorites video, I think last year, but they hadn't come out with the whole Rainbow Saturation Nation collection, which is basically every color that you would ever need. And that was truly one of my favorite PR packages I had ever received in my life. I was so happy and excited when they sent them over. I literally used these so much. I used it to do, like I said, if I wanted to do like a colorful eyeliner, I wore it just like a simple wing liner. If I wanted to do like a graphic liner, I used them. If I wanted to have that color all over and use it as a base, I could use it like that. If I wanted like a bold, big, like winged out eyeshadow look, I could do it like that. Literally, I use these so much. The formula is incredible. I love them. They stay on the eyes literally all day long. They do not move. I'm not kidding. Trying to get these off is the only downside. I feel like they stick so well, like they do not come off. Even with like, I had to really scrub my eyes to get them off. But my favorite one that I feel like I used the most this year was Vertigo Flowers, which is this shade. I love this shade. It's such a unique shade of green, and I use this so much. And then I also really used Spectre, the orange one, a lot as well. But seriously, like anytime I needed like something colorful, I always used this. Like if I went to a Dodger game, I used the blue. I was wearing like an all orange outfit, I used the orange. I just love like color coordinating my eyeshadow to my outfit and everything, or for whatever event that it is, and I love it so much. So these were definitely like the standouts to me of the entire year. I love these so much. If you've never tried the About Face matte fluid eye paints, please pick one up. They were definitely sold out for a long time on like their website and also on the Ulta website, but I think they're pretty regularly stocked now. So if you haven't tried them, please pick them up. They are like truly one of my favorite makeup products to ever exist. Like, I love these so much. I know I started off talking about palettes because I wanted to get those out of the way, but definitely my favorite product by far of the entire year is definitely the whole entire Saturation Nation collection from About Face. Like all the eye paints, chef's kiss. Since we're on the topic of About Face, I definitely feel like About Face always comes out with a new and fun and innovative product. So every time they release something, I'm always very impressed, whether it be with packaging, the formula, like whatever. I always love everything that they come out with. So another thing that they released, I think this came out this year. If not, it maybe was already launched. I don't know. But either way, I tried it this year. And you can see how like beat up mine is. This is the About Face Smoothing Shadow Fix Eye Primer. You can see, like I said, this is very well loved. There is like eyelash glue all over it. It looks a mess, but this is like the best eye primer I have ever used. I feel like a lot of people don't like to use eye primer. I have always been a very strong believer in eye primer. I think it makes a huge difference when it comes to the way that your shadows lay on your eyes, the way that they blend out, the pigmentation. I've always been, maybe it's the makeup artist in me, I don't know, but I am a very strong believer in eye primer. So when this came out, I was very intrigued. It has like a like doe foot applicator. It's nice and flat. It goes on the eye great. And every single time I use this, I noticed such a huge difference. I think maybe more so of every time I don't use it, I notice the difference, because the way that the way that shadows stick to this primer, it just makes them so much more pigmented and vibrant. And like I said, every time I don't use it, I know when I'm not using it. Like I can tell a difference so much. So this is truly like one of, I feel like, a very underrated product. I never hear anyone talk about it, but it is a great eye primer, and it also is a great primer for their matte fluid eye paints, but also just regular eyeshadows. I use this in every single like ColourPop review that I use. This is an amazing eye primer. I 1000% recommend it. Another thing from About Face, I think this is the last thing from About Face, but I'm so glad that they're changing the packaging on this though, because I don't like the packaging. But these are their fractal eye paints. They come in these packaging. Again, it's not my favorite. I don't like this packaging, but I just saw that they posted the other day that I think they're coming out with them in this packaging now, which I'm so happy. One, it's just more cohesive because their lip paints are also like in that same kind of packaging, so I just think it will look a lot better, and it just makes sense because they're eye products. It's not so much the like applicator. I like the applicator, I just don't like that it's in this like bag. But this is what the applicator looks like. It's a little slanted doe foot applicator. These are amazing. Again, another product that I don't see many people talk about. I definitely see people talk about like their eye paints and their lip products and their eyeliners, which I also really love. I love the eyeliners. This is a very underrated product. This is actually what I have on my eyes right now. I have the KathleenLights palette like in my crease and stuff, but the shimmer that you see on my eyes is this one. This is in the shade Refract. I also have Smolder. I really like that one as well, but Refract is insane. Like, it looks so sparkly. I wore this on Christmas. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear this on New Year's, but maybe just like a little bit more intense. You can make it nice and soft. I have it a little bit softer right now where it's just a little bit of sparkle, but you can build it up and it looks a little bit more intense, and then you can really make it like super intense. I'll show you what it looks like when you just put it on like this. As you can see, it's like super metallic, or you can just take a little bit on your finger and kind of just tap that all over, and you can see it just kind of looks super sparkly, and this one is just like super metallic, so it's definitely really versatile. I love this product so much, and again, Refract is so beautiful. It's like a silvery color, but it also, like, I can wear it with like silvers and it looks silver. If I wear it with like more warm tone colors, it looks kind of gold, but this is like the prettiest thing. Again, like, I don't know if you can see like how sparkly this is, and this does not move at all. Like, it will stay on my eyes all day, all night, and it doesn't move around. Like, the shimmer doesn't like flake off or anything. It is so beautiful, and definitely an underrated product from About Face for sure. Other thing that definitely shook me this year was the Haus Labs Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. Like I said earlier, ColourPop Pretty Fresh is still my favorite foundation, but if I really wanted something that just wasn't like, I didn't wear this every day. Like, I wear my ColourPop one for an everyday, but like this, I would wear for like an event or anything like that. I love this foundation so much. If you guys haven't seen my review on it, I did an entire review, first impressions, demo, and wear test. And the day that I wore that, like, I feel like my skin had never looked better. This is such an incredible foundation. I just love the packaging. I love that it has a pump. The shade range was really great. And seriously, it just looked so amazing on the skin. I definitely said earlier in the year, I was like, this is going to be like the foundation of the year, I feel like. So yeah, this was definitely a standout of the year. Like, when I think of products that I used and tried throughout the year, this is one that definitely stands out to me. I use this, like I said, for like a special occasion, an event, because I feel like it's a little bit more full coverage than I usually wear. This is definitely like medium coverage, but seriously, like, the day that I wore that, I will never forget like how shook I was with how my skin looked. It was incredible. Like, I think this is such a good foundation. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely try it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I'll link the video that I have on that entire foundation down below, or in the little thing up here. Okay, this is a little random product, super random actually, but I love this product so much. I don't even think they sell it by itself, and it probably will be discontinued eventually, but this is the Lux Lip Oil from ColourPop, and this was part of the BT21 collection. I have gone through 3 of these. Maybe almost 4, I don't know, but you can see I'm already out of this one. I have a backup. This is like my favorite lip oil to ever exist. I love it because it looks like it's bright pink, and it's not. It just leaves like your lips the most prettiest, like, natural pink color. It's a little brighter than like a natural pink, but not super bright. And I wear this on like an everyday basis just to like throw something on. You guys could see it just like It's just like the perfect thing to throw on your lips when you just want to like have a little color. I'll even sometimes just take some and put it like on my cheeks if I just want to run out of the house really quick. This is my favorite lip oil literally to ever exist from ColourPop, and I think it only comes in the 3-pack with the other ones. I haven't even touched the other ones, but this one is amazing, and you can see it's very well lipped. I love that one so much. So next is a couple lip products. It's actually the lip combo that I have on right now, and that is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine, and the Rouge Artist Forever Matte Liquid Lip and Immortal Rosewood. This is like an amazing lip combo right here. The only thing I don't like about these is the scent. It kind of has like a florally scent, but it's not overpowering. Like I don't really smell it after it dries, but like initially I can kind of smell it. But this lip combo is so good, but also the products separately. This is like my favorite lip liner right now. This is such a beautiful lip liner for any nude lip. I think it's just, it's so good. It's like the perfect brownie lip liner. I also really like the shade, what color is this one? Up and Down Tan. This one's a little bit more on the pinkier rosy side, but both of them, I love this formula. I love a wooden pencil. I just feel like they last longer, not only on the lips, but like the product itself lasts longer than like a retractable or like the plastic lip liners. Something about a wooden pencil, it just hits different. But these are my two favorites for sure, and this formula is so creamy, and a lot of times when it comes to wooden pencils, they're not as creamy as like plastic or retractable ones, but these are extremely creamy. Like I can use this all over my lips and it won't dry them out. Same with this liquid lip. It's a true like matte formula, like a matte liquid lip, but it is so comfortable. It does not feel like I have anything on my lips. It's super lightweight. I love the applicator. It's like a little chunky slanted doe foot, but a lot of the product sits in this little like well on the top, so you just really don't need to like keep dipping in. It has enough product like that. They're just a little long, like that's the only thing. But this, and like these aren't just lip liners, like you can use these pencils for your eyes or anything like that. I believe it's a multi-use matte pencil, so you could also use these as eyeliners if you want to do like a monochromatic look with like a matching liner and lip liner. I think that is so fun, but these are amazing. I love these to death. I think I'm super behind on these. Like I know that these came out a while ago and I'm very late to the party, but these are incredible. What an amazing formula of lip pencil, and these were definitely like standouts to me of the year. So this product has definitely been in a favorites video of mine before. It was either 2020 or it was last year's, I can't remember. But that is the Fenty setting powder. There's a reason that this is in my yearly favorites multiple times at this point. And here's one reason. One, it is an amazing powder. It literally sets my face like no other. Like it just takes a little practice, because I know initially when I first tried it, when it first came out, I didn't like it. I thought it was too drying. If you use like the tiniest amount, it will not make you dry. It just sets your face incredibly. Two, I wore this in Vegas this past summer. It was 115, maybe 16 degrees. It was insane. Like how I almost passed out. That's how hot it was. But I will say, I'll even say my boyfriend was like, dude, you're saying you're hot, but like your face, it doesn't even look like sweaty or like oily or anything. Like, how are you not sweaty? And I was like, dude, the Fenty powder, like it's insane. It's crazy how well this will set your face, and like your makeup will not move. You will not get sweaty. You will not get oily, like at all. It's crazy. And like I said, yeah, it was 115 degrees and my makeup did not move. It did not melt off, and my makeup was perfectly fine. I was dying inside, almost passed out, almost threw up, but my makeup looked perfect. So that's number two. Three, this shit lasts forever. This one right here was the first one that I had in 2020, I believe. I bought this one right here, this backup, last year because I was like, there's no way. I still have some. I didn't finish this until last week. I barely opened the one that I bought a backup of last week. This lasted me 2 years. I will say in the meantime, I did have a little one that I bought for travel. So I kind of had this and this one. 2 years? There's no way. I would go through setting powders like no other. Like I think the Laura Mercier one used to last me like maybe, I don't know. It wasn't longer than a year, that's for sure. This is the first original one that I had in 2020. And I didn't finish it until last week. And like I said, I had bought a backup, I think when Fenty was having a sale sometime last year, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna I think I have to be like running out soon. Like, there's no way I still have product in here. Yeah, I barely opened the backup that I bought last week. It's insane. I don't know, it's like a Mary Poppins bag of powder. It never ends. This little one lasted me forever. I think I bought this one last year. Like, I don't understand how, but I'm finally on my second full-size one after like 2 years. It's insane. It is a little bit more on the pricier side. Fenty has sales very often on their website, so that's when I bought the backup, and yeah, I don't think I'll probably be done with this until 2024. Kind of crazy. It's so much product. It's 28 grams. I don't know how much like the other setting powders have in their product, but I swear to God, this is like a Mary Poppins bag of powder. It never ends. It's weird. I'm like, where is the powder still coming from? Maybe because I don't use a lot. I don't know, but I set my whole face with it. Like, I set my under eyes, I bake with it, and usually when you're baking with products, it goes by even faster because you're using more product like that. I don't know, but it's like the best powder to ever exist. I bake with it, I set my under eyes with it, I set like the rest of my face and stuff. It's incredible. I think that's pretty much all the makeup products I have to talk about. Yeah, it wasn't a crazy year for makeup. I don't know, but I do have some other products that I want to talk about. So the first thing, this is a body product, and I've gone through a few of these already, but the Olay, what is this? The Olay Retinol Cleansing and Renewing Body Wash. I love this so much. It is so good on my skin. Like, my skin feels so clean and like just looks so nice after I shower with this. But also the scent. I am not good with placing scents. Like, I don't know how to describe scents very well. You would think after working at Bath & Body Works for 9 million years, you think I would be able to describe scents, but I can't. If someone can tell me what the scent of this is, I love this and I want everything to be in this scent. It is like the most fresh and clean scent ever. It's not overly like powerful. Like, it just has the most clean scent ever. It smells so good. My boyfriend uses it and I know, like, I can smell it literally when he's like in the shower. I can smell it like in my room. I don't know how something could be that powerful, but also not overpowering either. It's a very unisex, clean scent. I don't know, but this smells so good. I love this so much. I've gone through 3 or 4, maybe 5 bottles of this. I'm not one to spend a lot of money on like body wash and stuff like that, so this is like right up my alley. I love this so much. I haven't tried any of the other ones because I don't really like the scent of the other ones, but whatever this scent is, it is so good. Okay, so the next thing, I don't know how this wasn't in my favorites video last year because I definitely had this since last year, but this is like my favorite perfume to wear like on a daily basis, and that is the KATRINA Citrus perfume. You can see it's very well loved. I'm already at the bottom of it. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It is citrus, like I said. It just smells so good. It's such a clean scent. As you can tell, I like very clean scents. And this is like a very beautiful citrus scent. It's not overpowering. It's not anything super strong, which I like because I get headaches pretty often from fragrance, and this one doesn't bother me at all. I wear this year round. I don't think it's like a seasonal scent. I feel like I can wear this any time of the year. Right now, like in the winter, like fall time even, I like my Billie Eilish perfume, the Eilish One. I also have 2. I do like 2. But Eilish One is like the best vanilla, like just beautiful vanilla scent. I still wear that one like more in the fall winter time. That's what I'm wearing right now. But like year round, I will wear KATRINA Citrus. This is amazing. It lasts forever on my skin as well. And this whole bottle has lasted me since I think last summer. So it lasted me a while and I wear it like almost every day. So I should have talked about this alongside of the body wash, but I forgot. So I'm gonna mention it now. This is the Almost Cosmetics African Net Sponge. This has replaced my loofah, and when I tell you this is like the biggest game changer ever. My skin feels so incredibly soft with this. The way that it exfoliates my skin is insane. I noticed a difference literally the first time I used it. And it is like this long loofah, so you can get to like hard to reach places, or you can also just scrunch it up and use it as a loofah like that and just kind of scrub your body. So Almost Cosmetics is a small black owned brand. They're imported from Nigeria, I believe. So it's super cheap too. They're only $7. I think this with shipping, it was only 12 bucks, which is crazy. This is, like I said, it replaces your loofah. It like doesn't harbor bacteria like nasty loofahs do. And it should last you, I think they said like 1 to 2 years. So for $7, it's kind of crazy. And this is definitely, like I said, I noticed it immediately when I used it on my skin. I noticed such a difference. My skin felt so smooth and soft and just like clean and exfoliated. And I like that it's long so I can like use it on my back and like get to like, you know, scrub my back and stuff like that. And it's just, it's so nice. I love it. It's super soft, and you would think that like the way that it exfoliates, you would think it was like a rough net or anything like that, but it's not. I don't know like what the science behind it is, but it's incredible, and for the price you literally can't beat it. It's almost the price of like a normal loofah that you have to throw away like after a couple weeks. Even less than that. Loofahs they get gross right away. I don't like loofahs, so this has been a game changer for me. I love it so much, and I've noticed such a huge difference in my skin. I have one more product left, and this is like a super random product, but I wanted to mention it because it has made such a huge difference in my life, my boyfriend's life. And I actually don't have, so it's two products. One of them is a balm and one of them is an oil. I think my boyfriend has the balm because I can't find it anywhere right now, but it is the Papa and Barkley CBD Relief Body Oil, but especially the balm. I like the balm a little bit more than the oil. It's a little bit less messy. But like I said, I think my boyfriend has it because he uses it too. We both use it. Ever since my car accident, I've had a lot of issues with my legs and my ankle. I'm still in treatment and everything from my car accident. It's been over a year later and I'm still dealing with that. So when I have a lot of pain, I like to use the CBD balm and I just rub it and it literally gets rid of the pain almost instantly. It's crazy. I'll put the picture of the balm right here, but I have the oil. Like I said, I don't use the oil as much as the balm, but I wanted to show it in the video. And it has 400 milligrams of CBD, at least the oil does. I don't know how much the balm has. It has a little pump. It's really nice, and you get a lot of product in here, but like I said, the balm is like less messy than this. So, but also my boyfriend has like a torn meniscus and he just has a hurt knee from basketball, so he uses it all the time. And seriously, it has been like such a game changer. Both of us have knee and leg problems, so we're always in pain, and it has just helped us so much. I love that so much. It definitely like seriously gets rid of the pain almost instantly, and it keeps the pain away for a while. Like I think it lasts pretty much all day. I recently was like really struggling what was it, like after we went to Vegas and to Disneyland. We went to Vegas for when we were young, and then we went to Disneyland like right after or right before, I can't remember, and my legs were hurting so bad, and that's just from my accident. Like I still have that pain. But the balm on my like shins, it's kind of like my shin and like ankle area, and I was like in so much pain I couldn't even walk up the stairs, and I put that on and I was like completely fine. Like it's crazy how well it works. I wanted to mention that in here because I feel like I use that a lot, especially after my accident. It made such a huge difference in like my pain and everything. So those are my favorite products of the year. Like I said, I feel like each year my favorites videos get smaller and smaller just because I feel like I've definitely found my like holy grail. So it takes a lot for like a new product to impress me. But everything that I mentioned today have definitely been like standouts of the year. I was excited to share all my favorites with you guys. I literally cannot believe that this year is over. Like I said earlier, I feel like this year went by so insanely fast. Like with a blink of an eye, I can't believe the year is already over. I definitely feel like I had some of the happiest moments of my life this year and also some of the lowest. So just remember that. I know the last 3 years especially have been like super hard for everyone. And I know when it comes to this time of the year, everyone's always posting highlight reels of their year, and you know, everyone's life seems like so great on social media. I even posted a little highlight recap of the year, but just know that social media is fake and social media isn't real. And even though, like I said, I posted a 30-second reel of my year, if I posted the reality of my year, I think I spent more days crying than not. So just remember that when people post things on Instagram or on TikTok or whatever, just remember social media is not real. And obviously people are going to post the good things of the year and not all the bad things. So I know like sometimes this time of the year it's a little hard. So anyways, I am super ready to let this year go. I'm ready to throw it away. And I'm ready to enter the year with a great mindset, a positive mindset, and just let go of any negative energy, negative people, anything like that. I'm ready to just throw it away. I'm excited to see what 2023 has in store for everyone. I have good feelings about the year. I don't know. But yeah, I've been blessed with many things that happened this year. I've been blessed with an amazing, fantastic, angel sent from above boyfriend. I could not ask for a better partner to do life with. And that was definitely like, I'm so happy that we got to do so many things together this year, so many experiences, so many trips that we got to do. That was like definitely a highlight of my year for sure. I'm just so grateful to be blessed with an amazing partner every single day. And I wanted to mention that because seriously, like, if it wasn't for him, he's like the person that grounds me every single day. This year is definitely, I'm like a ball of anxiety and stress about so many things throughout this entire year, and he definitely grounds me and keeps me sane and feel at peace all the time. So grateful. But anyways, as always, when it comes to these type of videos, I just want to show my gratitude and say thank you guys so much for everything and always being the most supportive people to ever exist. I appreciate you guys so much, whether it's just watching my videos, liking, commenting on anything, sending me a message, whatever it is. I'm so unbelievably grateful for you guys, and thank you for always just being so amazing, and I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you guys so much for everything, seriously. And I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve. Be safe, be careful out there. Times are still crazy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. I love you guys to death, and I'm excited to see you guys in 2023. Bye.